What is up? FN. And today we are here with a topic that I want to talk about. But before we get into that, go ahead and pass me the aux so we can get into today's paid promoted song. Let me get that. Ooh.
Play my enemy, eat my energy. You want the enemies, I fucking to my enemies. To my enemies, let us know to cease. Do what you got, watch my shadow, have you on it next? Can he move so fast, can he move like me, can he move at all? Well, I built my shit from the ground up, you ain't even grinding at all. Wanna talk that shit to my face, boy, I ain't even fucking with y'all. Wanna talk about game, about shit you didn't do.
What y'all think about that? Y'all can let me know down in the comments below. If y'all want to hear the full song, the link will be down in the description and in the comments below. So be sure to check that out. But today, as y'all seen from the title, I wanted to discuss something. That the idea to talk about this literally just came up because Lil TJay just dropped a song and it was a very good song. I was gonna do a video on the song. Like I was literally setting up to, record my reaction to the song. But an idea came to mind as I was setting up and as I, listened to the first few seconds. I was like, hold up, bro. I want to do a different type of video. I don't, the song is good, by the way. If y'all haven't heard the song, it's called Lil TJay 2020. Definitely go check it out when you get a chance. But I just started thinking like, yo, we lost a lot of young, very talented artists. Like very, very super duper talented artists. Last year and then 2018 and I just wanted to say, like, I hope this year 2020 that this isn't the same. Obviously it's inevitable that people go and things like that, but bro, the rate that we were losing artists, and not just artists, young artists last year, like the shit, it seemed like it just skyrocketed. And I don't know, like it's the drugs and then it's the gun violence. That's what we were losing a lot of these artists to, is drugs and gun violence. And I don't know, I think this year drugs especially does not need to be encouraged in songs or in videos or in anything like that as much as we were encouraging it in 2019 or 2018. I just feel like, bro, whenever someone starts rapping about popping pills, whether it's like, they're saying that, they're dealing with shit or things like that, I don't know. I just don't want that to be cool. I don't want that to be a thing that is just said because we're just used to saying it, like how we're used to saying bitches thoughts, giving me neck, da da da, and the songs, like, we just sort of gloss over it because it's just become a norm that, that's what artists rap about. I don't want drugs, popping pills and doing all this shit to just be a norm and something we just gloss over because every goddamn artist in the world, talks about that. I feel like it should just be addressed, or like whenever an artist talks about it, we should just all roll our eyes just to show that, like, yeah, it's kind of corny, bro. I kind of want it to be like these dance moves or these, when a challenge comes around, like the mannequin challenge. Like, okay, yeah, everybody was doing that shit at first, but then, like, that shit's old. Like, we need to, move on and do something else. So I don't know, I think the fact that drugs has gotten so popular to the point like your song isn't lit if you're not talking about popping a vein or shit like that. I just don't think it should be glorified. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying I don't understand that some people, it's hard for some people to get off of it. It's things like that. And like, okay, look, I understand that. But to rap about it like it's cool, like to rap about it in a cool way, to glorify it, like Future. Juice WRLD said Future, like listening to Future made him want to do drugs and things like that. Even Future felt bad about that. These artists that are coming up now, that are, younger and talking about all this shit, they gotta realize that there's people younger than them listening to them and are gonna be influenced by what they're doing. So it's gonna inevitably be a cycle of artists giving, like, showing the technique and telling all these kids to just basically do drugs, and drugs are cool, and if you want to be like me and get to where I am, you gotta do these drugs and things like that. So I just feel like that should be something that should really be addressed, and I'm gonna continue to address it, bro. Any artist that I do a reaction on, and especially if they're young and they're talking about drugs, I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna say this is not it. You need to leave this out your music. I don't care if y'all get annoyed, bro. I don't care if y'all get annoyed, because y'all got annoyed with Juice WRLD. Nobody listened to me, and now RIP Juice WRLD. But oh, speaking of Juice WRLD, by the way, Clever, bruh. Clever dropped a song. It was like a tribute song to Juice WRLD. I didn't do I reacted to it on my Twitch. Make sure y'all follow me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/I'm_Dante. Make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, check that out on my Twitch, and it was a beautiful, beautiful tribute. And yeah, I'm just hoping, you know, a lot of these, I hope we don't lose any of these young artists to like gun violence or drugs. I mean, the gun violence, like, I don't know, that's just, we entertain drama that goes on between artists. I entertain a drama that goes on between artists, because that shit, you know, that shit funny, but like, when it comes to, you know, going and killing niggas and things like that, I'm not riding for that. Like, I want to see them box each other. Like, I want to see them fight, but like, I don't want to see an artist getting gunned down just because some petty beef, bruh. So it's like, the reason why I wanted to talk about this when when Lil TJ came up is because he's a young artist coming up, bruh. And I don't want to hear nothing on the news about losing Lil TJ. Roddy Ricch just dropped an amazing album. Don't want to hear nothing about losing him this year. Or the baby's, you know, he's 20. I just found out he's like 27, 28 or something like that. I didn't even know he was up there in age, but I thought he was like younger. I thought he was like in his 20s or something like that. But still, even him, I still want to, you know, see him. That's still a young age, 27. Like, that's still a young age to be dying to either drugs or gun violence. But I don't think he does. I'm not sure. I don't think he does drugs, you know, like that. He probably just smokes weed. But you can usually tell a lot about what an artist is doing in their music, and he's barely talking about doing pills and shit like that. So, yeah, it's just the violence, bro. It's just the violence aspect of that. But I think he's gonna be good there, because a lot of people be capping when it comes to violence and things like that. A lot of artists be talking about they're gonna go shoot niggas, they're gonna go kill niggas. But a lot of the artists who talk like that, you know, they're still around. But a lot of the artists who talk about drugs and things like that, those are the ones that we're losing, because like drugs, that shit's really gonna, you know, that's gonna happen. That's really things you're already doing to your body. So you can't really stop that. But I just hope this year is completely different. I hope we don't, you know, I hope we don't have to just wake up randomly on Twitter and then a fucking artist is trending because of an overdose. It's just really the worst thing, especially with how young they are. Some of them, they're not even getting to 25. Like, they're not even starting, you know, life or experiencing or enjoying any of the riches that they, you know, gained and the success that they gained. So, look, if you got an artist that you like, a favorite artist that's coming up, bro, and you hear them talking about these things, you hear them talking about drugs, just, like, while I understand that it's hard for some people to just quit cold turkey or get off of it, bro, if they're glorifying it and things like that, they gotta realize that, you know, they could be influencing a younger person, bro. You know, they may not want other people to feel how they're feeling, how they're probably addicted to some of these drugs. So it's like, they gotta understand that rapping about it, especially if they're trying to make it look cool, can be a bad look and, you know, can send a wrong message to one of their upcoming, you know, fans who are listening to them. So if you have a favorite artist, man, just message them and be like, yo, you know, I hope you're good. I heard you rapping about this in your song. I hope you're doing good, da 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 da. And, you know, just things like that, because I really don't want to lose any more dope artists. Like, we have so many dope artists, young artists coming up. So, and you already know, like, the trend goes, there is a young fan out there right now who is going to become one of those next big artists. One of y'all who watch these videos, who watch your, you know, someone review your favorite artist, you're probably gonna become like the next big ass artist, and you can be easily influenced by the things that you hear because you think that's the things you have to do in order to make it. But it's not, bro. You can make it without doing these pills and all these drugs and things like that, bro. So yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. That's just something I wanted to talk about. I feel like that was, you know, important. And as this year goes, I want to, you know, start making more videos to address certain things rather than just sprinkling them in, you know, videos here and there. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all want to see. If there's any other songs that, you know, are coming out that y'all want me to check out. Make sure y'all do follow my Twitch because I will be checking out albums on there. So yeah, if you're interested in checking that out, be sure to check it out. I check out albums on there. I'm checking out videos, play games, things like that. So come through. I'm gonna be streaming a lot more, probably more than I, even be focusing on my videos this year. But I will still be dropping videos consistently. So don't worry, okay? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.